Get more than $10,000 off on select new F-150s while they last. You must hurry. They're going fast. Over $10,000 off on the best-selling truck in America for 39 straight years. You can also take advantage of money-saving, low interest rates on new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Our new, bigger showroom means more inventory, and that means bigger savings for you. Come to the house at Good Service Built and buy from Butch Ford, and we'll give you 5 free oil changes following 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. If you're looking for an incredible deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle from the dealer who has always put you first, stop the search. Call the all-new Butch Ford in Blackshear. This is Sammy Dixon saying thank you. Thank you very much for your business.
Are you thinking of selling your home or business? Hi, I'm Gloria, and as a realtor, I know that getting rid of the clutter in your home is one of the best ways to help sell your house quickly. At Jessup Premium Storage, our family-owned company provides a convenient and secure building for all of your storage needs. We now offer outdoor covered parking for that antique car, boat, or RV. Due to our recent expansion, we offer units that range in size from as small as a bedroom closet to as big as a one-car garage. All of our units are inside and climate controlled with 24-hour access and security. Our leases run month to month, so you're not locked into a long-term commitment, giving you the flexibility to move your belongings out the minute you purchase your new home. Stop by today or give us a call, 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jessup Premium Storage.
They're cool, clean, and secure.
All right, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO-FM in Jessup, 105.5 in your FM dial. Good morning, Butch. Everybody here with you. It's Tuesday morning, the very last day of May 31st, 2016. We do appreciate you tuning in here on this Tuesday morning, the day after Memorial Day weekend. All right, it's now time for your... somebody's coming in. We can get Jonathan to check somebody up there. All right, it's now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Butch Ford in Blackshear, by Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, and by Parker Insurance and Realty, located on Macon Street in downtown Jessup. Well, good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How you doing after Memorial Day weekend?
I'm great.
Doing great?
Great weekend.
Good.
Fun.
All right, we got a guest in here this morning.
In fact, I saw this man at the golf course Saturday and said, come on in for the Butch and Bob Show and let us talk to you about your days up in Athens, Georgia. Glenn Welsh with us up in Athens, Georgia, getting ready to go back for his redshirt junior year, and able to come in there and tell us a little bit about being the new coach, the new staff, how things are going. Glenn, always good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. I just how your golf game was. Your golf game was like mine. So we won't talk golf.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You had to have fun there, right?
Oh yeah.
Always good to get out there.
Always is.
Hit it back. I just heard we had the interview with Grayson. June 1st, y'all have a meeting 8 o'clock. Tell us about that. Where's that going to take place at?
Well, it'll be in the Butch Manor, and we'll basically get introduced to all the new freshmen, and they'll kind of lay out our schedule for the summer. Probably give us a calendar, all our workout times and all our 7-on-7 times, and just get us ready to start it up the next day. So
I'm always curious, fans, went through the coaching change, and everybody has their opinion on how it should have went down. But as a player, I'm sure you're close to Coach Rick. When you hear that he's leaving, how did the players take that?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. We were all kind of shocked. We didn't really think that was coming, but we all adjusted well, and we've taken it running and bought into the new program, so we're ready to go.
Kirby comes on campus. Does he meet with the team?
He does.
How'd that first meeting go with the coach?
It was different. It was different. But we all like what we heard, and we all like what we saw. So,
in what ways was it different?
Just a different guy. I mean, he's a different attitude. He's comes from a different program. He's been under Saban for so long now. So Rick was just more mild temperament, I guess. And
Kirby was a little more fired up?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
That's the word I keep hearing from everybody. It just seems to be a bit more intense. Like everything's more intense, more. So tell us how do you make that adjustment? Everybody going from mellow Mark Rick to all of a sudden here's intense Kirby Smart.
Well, we still had our workouts, and all of our practices last year were pretty intense. So in that aspect, I don't think it's changed too much. But as far as coaching, it's just something you just got to get used to, and I think we all got used to it pretty quick, especially in the spring. So I think we've all done well with it.
Well, going to Athens and watching the games, one place where you made impacts on special teams. You were on a lot of the kickoff teams, got to see you make some good hits. So how is it on that special teams? They call it the kamikaze.
Yeah, it's fun, but it's intimidating at sometimes. So, but it's good though. I enjoy it. You get to go out there and just hit somebody as hard as you can. So.
And you played a lot of fullback. That's been fun. So how's that? How do you like that?
Man, I've enjoyed it. It's a lot different than center.
Like I said, when you left, you were an offensive lineman, and all of a sudden we heard that you lost all that weight and went to fullback side. How was that adjustment?
It was pretty difficult. It was. The weight kind of came off pretty easily because they just ran it off of you pretty much. But it's been different switching up to a whole new position, learning a whole other scheme, whole other technique. But I think I've adjusted well so far.
So what position will you be playing this year?
I'm a fullback.
Fullback, and you're coming from what position?
I was a center 2 years ago.
2 years ago. So what weight were you at, and what weight are you right now? Because you look tremendously in shape.
At my heaviest, I was about 290, and right now I'm about 240.
Man,
so I've cut down.
So did you just exercise it off? You dieted?
Eat right, run.
And when did it change? When were you 290 and now that you're 240?
290 was my heaviest when I started to lose weight.
But when was that?
Last Christmas.
Last
year and a half ago.
Oh, year and a half
probably.
Ago. Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a while, but
okay.
Last season I played at 245 to 250.
Okay.
So
Glenn Welch in here this morning, former Wayne County.
Well, you people remember you doing the T-boat workout, the big tire and all that. When you were fit your heavy, tell us about that. How you got hooked on that workout, Richmond?
Well, that one came from my dad. That one came from my dad. He thought it'd be a good idea to go get me the biggest tire he could find and just make me flip it. So yeah, and it worked for me.
Yeah, it's amazing how that works. I didn't ever saw that type of workout until I saw them train for the movie 300.
Yeah.
Remember the movie 300, the Spartans?
I do.
And they had a documentary on how they trained to get all those super-looking abs. They were not painted on.
Yeah,
and it was a lot of it was from flipping those heavy tires. And said, what a workout that is. And then you go to some of the workout places around here, and they have those heavy tires outside.
Oh yeah, it's getting big for sure.
So, what do you project for yourself this year? I told you the golf course. Their big rumor is that they're not going to use the fullback much, but you said not to buy into that. They do use the fullbacks.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked by that. We use the fullback a lot in the spring, and I've been working really hard, and definitely want to be on special teams, and hopefully get a chance to start this year, and work my way up the depth chart. And so that's the number one goal.
It's Grayson. How was it? He said it was amazing. Everybody's still talking about G-Day, 90-some thousand plus. Was it wild?
Oh yeah, it was insane. Nobody was expecting that.
Yeah. Nobody was, huh?
No.
Because it never happened before.
We as the players, we were all thinking, maybe 60,000, maybe 65.
I thought everybody would be there except for the new top of it there.
We walked out
very,
there.
Very, where you can see the top of the birds when you're watching.
Exactly.
I thought that would be empty, but it was packed.
Exactly. I thought the same thing. We were talking about it a week up to it, and I said, he's asking for a packed house. I was like, gee, maybe 60.
Maybe.
The most they ever had was like 35, 40. I was like, there's no way they're going to pack the stadium. But when I turned on the TV and saw, and then I was getting text messages from people to win saying it's standing room only. They're turning people away. I was like, you got to be kidding me. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So the big season's, what's your projection for the doll? I'm sure Kirby's saying, shoot for the stars.
Oh, absolutely. That's always the goal, and always the goal to win that C East and then win that C championship. That's the number one goal right now, and that's gonna start this summer.
Grayson seems high on the new offensive coordinator. He's a pretty nice guy.
He's a really good guy. Jim Chaney came from Pitt, I believe, and he really knows his stuff.
What was it like to have Grayson step on the practice field with you last year?
It was different. It kind of brought me back. We played with each other since we were young.
I know were y'all the same year, different year?
He's a year older.
Year older, yeah. Okay, he's a year older.
Yes.
And so y'all Yellow Jackets for all those years, and had
been teammates for a while,
long time, and see him come walking up there like that. Two Wayne Countyans up there. It's been a while since we've had that.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
Who are some of your closest friends on the team that you hang out with?
Probably my roommates. Brandon Cablano, he's our center, and Brendan Douglas, and Billy Seward. Billy Seward's a lineman.
Do they still
probably
separate the players? I mean, when I went there, when Bob went there, it was McWhorter all the athletes were there.
Yeah,
they separated
that's
still
where I
now?
stayed. Yep, my freshman and sophomore year.
But now they're separated throughout the campus. Or
well, it's most of them.
It's still right there. Okay, good.
They've got a few other dorms in that other area that they stay in.
Right,
I'm actually out in the house now, so it's out of the dorms.
You never could tell what you would see when you walk by McWhorter Hall when the players were just not practicing.
They still feed you well. See.
Oh yeah, they do.
See, I was always envious. As a member of the media, I got to go to the media day and go over there. They always had the better meal that day. So it's like regular students see here. The athletes always ate better.
Yeah,
so it was always.
Well, my freshman year at college, I was on the cross country and track team until I had knee problems. Couldn't do it anymore. But it was interesting being around those the athletic department there at Georgia for a year. Yeah.
Well, again, looking forward to this season. Always good to see you. Like I said, I guess it was good to be home. Did you enjoy your Memorial Day weekend?
I did. Played a little golf.
How often do y'all get home? I mean, how's that work?
Not often.
Not very often, right?
Not often. Especially this summer, I'll get to come home a few weekends. But when the season kicks in, that's it. That's it for a while.
How's the travel? Do they travel nice? Do y'all fly most of the places?
We fly everywhere. I think we flight everywhere last year except for Tech, which was a 45-minute bus ride.
That's right.
And then Auburn, I believe.
Okay, y'all fly to Columbia when you play the game?
No, I think we drive to that one.
Okay, what about Clemson? That's only 85 miles. If you ever played it.
We played them my freshman year.
Yeah.
And I think we bust.
Because I know they bust back then. I didn't know about today.
I think we busted that one.
Yeah, but most all the rest of them are on the bird.
Yeah, they're relatively close.
Got to ask you about your academics. How are those going?
They're going well.
What's your major?
Finance major.
Yeah.
You get in banking or something?
Gonna try to.
All right.
I actually did an internship this little break I have off in Atlanta for. It was pretty short. It was only 2 weeks, but learned a lot and hopefully get into that field. I think it's something I enjoy.
Well, good. Well, again, always good to see you. Wishing everybody the best. Like I said, it's always fun to watch those Jessup kids down between the hedges. I mean, it's a big thrill for Wayne. I guess you see a lot of Wayne County people there watch the game. So it's just fun to, How can I ask you with the dog walk? They make such a big issue. How is that, as a player, getting off the bus and seeing that mass of people there walking through?
It's unreal.
I mean, it's going to be there. It's there every single game for years now. But do you still get that butterflies in your stomach when you're walking through it?
Absolutely. That's yet to go away.
Okay. So that's good. Glenn Welch in here this morning. Going to be fullback this year at Georgia. Practice your first meeting tomorrow morning, right?
Tomorrow afternoon.
So, okay.
Well, again, wish you the best. Like I said, looking forward to the first game in North Carolina. That's going to be a big one. It's the Chick-fil-A Kickoff Classic up there at the Georgia Dome. So, all familiar with the Georgia Dome. So it's supposed to be a home game for us. I don't think North Carolina's thinking that way, but should be. That's a huge test right out the gate.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Better be ready.
Better be ready. Well, again, appreciate you coming by. Good to see you this weekend. Glad you had fun at the golf course and have a safe trip back to Athens.
Good to see you.
Lee Welsh here. We got more guests coming up here on the world famous Butch and Bob show. Stay tuned.
Hi, we're the Blueberry Buddies. Here with some juicy details about the Georgia Blueberry Festival. June 3rd and 4th at Goldwasser Park in Alma. You'll find lots of sweet things to do, including the chance to see living history with a Civil War camp at Indian Village. The festival will also include a fun run, the Blueberry Jam concert and dance, pie eating contest, and a parade. Of course, there will be lots of sweet, delicious blueberries and the tasty blueberry pancake breakfast. Plus arts and crafts, great entertainment, and so much more. Get all the details at GeorgiaBlueberryFestival.org. You'll be blue if you miss the annual Georgia Blueberry Festival, June 3rd and 4th at Goldwasser Park in Alma.
The 42nd Annual Georgia Blueberry Festival is brought to you by Alma-Bacon County Chamber of Commerce, F&B South, Tiamara International Berry, the City of Alma, Bacon County, Crosby Cadillac GMC, Bacon County Hospital and Health System, Coastal Pines Technical College, and by Parker Food Mart and Progressive Pond.
Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM in Jessup, and world famous Butch and Bob show continues on. We got some more guests in here this morning. Pastor Calvin Anderson here from Unity Church of God, and what's going on, Calvin? What's happening?
We're getting ready as children's out of school for the summer. we're getting ready. You know, most time churches doing Vacation Bible School. We're doing something a little different starting Wednesday night through Friday night. We're doing a Me and My House Revival is what we're calling it. As a little boy, I remember my mom and dad used to take us to church, and they stayed with us. This day and time, most time parents just drop their children off at church, and our theme is trying to get the family involved. You know, even recreation department across the street from us, a lot of times parents just drop their children off and never even watch them play a ball game. But that's our theme, is to try to get the whole family to come. And so we're not really calling it Vacation Bible School. We're having something for everybody, but it'll all be in the sanctuary, and we'll all be together the whole time that it's going on.
And the name of it, once again, is?
Me and My House Revival.
Okay, it starts this Wednesday night?
This Wednesday night at 7 o'clock.
At Unity Church of God, and it's each night at 7 for Wednesday,
Right.
Thursday, and Friday?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And so the entire family is to come.
That's our thing. We want the entire family to come, parents, grandparents, teenagers, children, it won't last in a long time, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. I know people are busy, but that's just our thing, is try to get the family together and have a good time.
Okay. Well, sounds good.
So
you're inviting everybody, huh?
Oh yeah, everybody.
Everybody can come.
Community can come. Bring your children. And
Wednesday through Friday night.
Wednesday through Friday night. Brother T can tell you more about it.
He can.
I can tell you all about it.
Tell us all about it.
Lay
it on us, brother.
We're calling this the Buffet Revival.
Buffet Revival,
Yes,
huh?
so everybody can come and have something. We're going to have something for the kids. We're going to have the Las Vegas style illusions there.
Oh, okay.
We're going to have drama. We've got several drama groups coming in. Pastor Calvin Anderson is going to be preaching. And it's not going to be like Pharaoh. He knows when to let the people go.
Okay.
So it's not going to be a long one, but it's going to be a good one. So it's going to be awesome. We're going to have something for the
No
kids.
raining down on frogs or anything like to get folks out. He
We're
knows when
going
to
to be doing singing for the kids. We're going to be doing singing for the teenagers. And we're going to have some singing for the adults. We're going to bring out the Redback Hymnal.
The Red Bag Hymnal.
You know what the Redback Hymnal is?
Yeah, I know we have. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody told me one time, they said, you know what, we use those Redback hymnals at our church. We use them to prop open the doors. And I said, no, listen.
Those get a lot. They get used a lot at our church during the summer.
Hey, kids need to know these hymns. I'm going to tell you, there's some power in them old hymns. And so I think the kids need to hear these hymns. They wouldn't even know what the Redback Hymnal is, but this week they're going to understand even what the Redback Hymnal is.
Okay.
There's something for senior citizens. There's something for kids, for teenagers. It's the Buffet Revival.
Buffet Revival. Everybody will get something. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. This Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, begin at 7 p.m. Unity Church of God. Instead of Vacation Bible School, it's called, once again?
Me and My House Revival.
Me and My House Revival.
Right. That's just our big theme. You know, families today are so scattered and just seems like they're not together. In fact, I remember when my family as a young boy, we sat down and eat together. Mm-hmm. Now everybody's eating in shifts, and they passing each other, going from one place to the other. But that's just our theme, is to try to bring the family together and have some family time together.
Sounds good to me.
So that's what we work on.
It's a little bit different this year for Unity Church of God. This event for each night for the entire family instead of just Vacation Bible School for just 3 nights only. So
3 nights only.
Have fun for 3 nights and then carry it into the weekend.
That's right. And all churches, even if you don't go to church, we want you to come and be a part of this. We got plenty of room, and just come and enjoy.
Anything else special going on at Unity this summer?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, tell them about Sunday, Pastor.
Well, Sunday, we'll have Sunday morning service, and then after that, we're going to have Summer Blast.
Summer Blast.
Summer Blast is where we will we'll have the Sunday morning service. When we finish that, we'll go into the gym. We're going to have food and fellowship, and then we're supposed to have a softball game between the adults and the youth to wind up that day.
Okay.
So it's probably going to be good and hot, so it'll be a blast.
That's right. You got some paramedics out there. Yeah.
Summer Blast Sunday, we're going to be having a 2 water slides for the kids.
2 water slides.
We're going to have a 35-foot interactive slide called The Edge. It's a straight down drop. We're going to have food. It's going to be fun. The entire family comes out on Sunday. We do Me and My House Revival Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then on Sunday we end with Summer Blast Sunday.
Super.
It's going to
Lots
be
going
awesome.
on in Unity Church of God.
It is.
Okay.
Busy time.
Busy
But
time.
a busy, good time.
It is a good time.
Yeah.
It is a good time. All right. Well, glad y'all came in and had a chance to talk about it. I'm glad to have y'all in here with us this morning. Anything else you want to say about the events or anything else going on in Unity?
No, but I'm going to tell you, Big Dog Country brings the Georgia Bulldogs in here. On my way over here listening to the Georgia Bulldogs, listen, there's three things that God blesses in the South. It's God, grits, and the Georgia Bulldogs.
That's right. We had Grayson Lambert on this morning with the interview that Bob did, and then we had Glenn Welsh on live on the Butch and Bob show. Let me tell you, we got the Bulldogs covered this morning.
Big Dog Country.
That's right, Big
Gotta
Dog.
tune in, never know what's going to happen.
That's true. All right. Y'all have a wonderful week there at Unity Church of God, okay?
Thank you.
All right. We'll be back with more of the world-famous Butch and Bob show in a moment.
Encore Music Festival, Saturday, June 25th in Jessup at the JC's Fairgrounds, starring Corey Smith,
Straight out of Nashville.
Lance Stenson, John Langston, Crystal Hopkins, and the Battle of the Bands winner. Advanced general admission, $20. VIP tickets, $40 at EncoreMusicFestival.com, Sybil's Family Restaurant in Jessup, and the Encore Music Festival Facebook page. Parking, $5, with a portion of the proceeds going to the Boys and Girls Club. Gates open at 3 p.m. Bring your own chairs. The Encore Music Festival, sponsored by I-95 Toyota and Scion and the Bud Light Party.
Good morning, everyone. We're waking up to partly cloudy skies on this Tuesday. Throughout the day, sunny to partly cloudy skies, slight chance of a shower or storm in the afternoon, highs upper 80s and low 90s. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low near 70 degrees. Wednesday and Thursday both have a mix of sunshine, a few high clouds, a few scattered showers or storms in the afternoon, and highs in the upper 80s and low 90s. I'm Georgia meteorologist Laura Huckabee in the GNN Weather Center.
All right, Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM in Jessup. It's 8:20 on this Tuesday morning, very last day of May, May 31st. If you got something to do this month, you better get it done because tomorrow will be June 1st. And Bob, did you say you had a good weekend playing golf and just hanging out?
I had a good weekend, did a lot of things. Went to Jekyll yesterday, played golf. Got to watch the Golden State Warriors come back. Just had a good time. Good weekend.
They were down 3-1 and came back.
Went down to Friend's House at the lake Saturday. What they like it. All the days run together.
Yeah, they did.
I think that was Sunday. I went to the lake. But anyway, I had a good time. I had a good weekend.
Yeah. I spent my weekend, especially on Saturday, with a family down there at the lake house at Miles Lake. And I had my sister and her family come down from South Carolina. And we spent time together, had time to spend with the grandsons and help out a little bit around the house there and had a good old time. And so that was Saturday. That was Sunday. Sunday, not Saturday. But Saturday, Monday, didn't do much of anything.
I just want the parking fee from Jekyll on one day.
The parking fees for Jekyll for just one day, that's $6 you got to pay to get in there.
You know.
Why don't they just make it $5? It's a lot easier to slip a $5 bill in there than it is a $6.
That place was packed, but I just kept thinking, man, if I could just have the parking for that one day.
That one day.
I could retire.
Well, it is a state park, so if you go into any state park, you got to pay the $6. That's the reason why you got to pay the $6.
It was packed yesterday at Jekyll. So.
But if you go over there more than, let's say, 5 or 6 times a year, then you might as well get the annual pass, which is only like $50 or something like that.
It is, but
my youngest son Chad's got one. He lives over that way.
I think if you go more than 4 times, it's probably best to get the pass.
Just get that pass and fly around.
It was a good day. I said good weekend. I said the Golden State Warriors did come back and win last night, though, Game 7. So Game 6 was the game they had to win at Oklahoma City, but they did that down 3-1. People wrote them off, but I had faith in Steph Curry, best player in the game.
Do you think they were just tired or overconfident, or how did they get down 3-1, and then how did they come back and win 3 games in a row?
Playing a good team. I mean, Kevin Durant, and Russell Westbrook are the
Why couldn't they just win one more game? And there's 3 games there. I mean, geez, at 3 games you could win 1, and you'd won the you'd gone to the championship games.
Because there's Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, the best duo shooting ball 3-pointers. Heart of a champion, but now they play LeBron James and company. So,
all the marbles.
Last year they played Cleveland. Cleveland was kind of dismantled because Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving were hurt. So now they're at full force. So they think it could be a different story. But I still got the Golden State Warriors going back to back.
Okay, you don't think Cleveland will win at least a couple of games?
No, they won a couple. I think it'll go 6, but I got Golden State to win in 6.
4-2 then. No? Okay, how's the Hockey League championship going?
Pittsburgh's in the championship.
They are in the championship games.
So one,
The Penguins are in there?
My relatives get on me all the time because they're big hockey. I could never get into hockey. I just never get into hockey.
Even when you lived in Pittsburgh, you couldn't get into it. Even when the ice was all around, your kids were out there on the street playing street hockey.
Mario Lemieux, the greatest player,
Yeah.
But it
I can't believe that. When you grew up there, until you were in high school.
Yeah, I was a big Pirate fan, big Steeler fan. Did not care much about hockey, so just never could get into it. So, but they're in the finals.
They're in the final. Who are they playing?
That's a good question.
When does that start? This week?
I think it's already started.
Oh, has it? Okay, well, look. Bob really doesn't keep up with hockey, folks.
They sent me a bunch of stuff that they wanted me to buy.
Oh, they wanted you to buy some stuff.
They won the conference championship, so I got the flyer, on my phone, buy this hat for 30. I'm not paying $35 for a hat. But they're in the finals. Go Penguins. My relatives are happy. Like I said, they're big hockey fans. My uncle has season tickets to the Penguins, so I just can never get into it. But he's excited.
Okay.
He called to see if I was excited, and obviously I was not. So I kind of burst his bubble. I'm just not into hockey.
He's just not into hockey.
No,
Can't get into it.
I said my Pirates are 6.5 behind the Cubs. I'm into the Pirates, so go Bucks. But
okay.
But I'm not sure if the hockey started already or not. I know that.
All right, the Penguins edged the Sharks 3-2 in Game 1. So the Penguins were up 1-0 over the Sharks. Okay.
And where are the Sharks from?
God, you got to ask him the question.
Washington? I don't know.
The San Jose Sharks. Who would think that a doggone a good hockey team would be from San Jose? It's like the Tampa Bay having a good hockey league team. I guess these guys who play hockey like living down the South and go to these teams that are sunny and everything. I mean, you think hockey, you think of Montreal and Chicago and Detroit and New York, and Pittsburgh where it's cold.
It's one of those sports you got to go to the event live. You're gonna enjoy it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It just doesn't do much for me watching on TV.
I was used to the soccer all those years because my sons played, and then I went to my first hockey game way back when there was a hockey team in Atlanta and had a chance to get some comp tickets to it and then went to it and got up there in a sweet area and had a great time watching it. But it's like watching the Chinese fire. Soccer, you have one person comes in, one person's go out, or two people, and you have to stop the game. Like hockey, they can just jump off the side of the there and just all 4 or 5 of them come in, 4 or 5 of them come out all the time. It's like watching a Chinese fire drill.
A couple of years ago, we went down and watched collegiate hockey. They have that every year down in the Savannah Civic Center. Watched Georgia play Georgia Tech. There's a lot of fights in that. That was fun.
Yeah, you went to a fighting hockey game, broke out?
Enjoyed that. That was fun.
That's the only sport where that fighting is kind of expected. If it happens in football or baseball or basketball, man, here comes the fines, penalties, all kinds of stuff. But in hockey, it just seems to be part of it, unless it's a dirty hit. If it's a dirty hit, you're gonna be out of there. But they just kind of expect that, and people go wild over that stuff, man. They like to see those fists flying. Yeah, it's a sport. It's not. But that's just part of it. People get into it, man.
I hope they win. But even if they win, I'm not buying it.
You're not buying it. Oh, yes, you. You got to get something that says.
I'm not.
You're not. Nothing that says Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champions.
No. I'll save my money.
You got to be true to your hometown there.
I am true to my hometown, but just not hockey. I can care less.
So it's the Penguins and the Sharks. I wonder what the ratings for that is. Since you don't have any really big markets in it. Chicago, Detroit, New York, anything like that.
I think NBC's got the games on. I'm not sure.
It's amazing how the NBA and the National Hockey League, they all play their championship games basically almost at the same time in June. Here you got a sport on ice there in June. You got basketball that started way back when in October, whenever it was, and now they're playing in June.
So basketball. Basketball goes.
It's going. Goes on forever when you get in these when you get in the playoffs. Baseball it starts.
Drag it out. It'll be close to July 4th before it's over. So.
Well, there is that push that I've heard in listening to Jim Rome, and especially Dan Patrick and so forth, those folks out there talking, they'd like to extend that National Football League season by 1 week so you could get into that 3-day holiday weekend. Which one's that one? The President's Day one? Yeah, because I think Martin Luther King. Well, whatever it is. No, I think it's President's Day in February. In February, where you can we have that 3-day holiday 1 week after Super Bowl. That way, people get that Monday off after the Super Bowl, which I know that you've been pushing for. But if they can just extend that season 1 more week, they'll get another 3-day holiday. Some people would like that, and some people wouldn't. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes there. All right. You got a meeting to go to tonight or tomorrow night? It's county.
The city meets today at 5 o'clock.
City meets at 5.
Yeah, they got several items on the agenda. Let's see what the other.
Okay.
I had here.
And basically, we're going to have 4 county commissioners until November. No special election before then. So the folks that are running for county commission on that district, you've got one so far that Herschel Hires has said he's going to run, and we'll see if any other folks decide to run.
Group health insurance, record service ordinance, and the budget all on the agenda today for the city council at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So I'll have a full report on that tomorrow.
Okay. Anything going on sports-wise this week?
I said all city condition program, the deadline for head coach and AD tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get an announcement on who the new coach is going to be maybe this week.
All right. We'll see if the new Wayne County High School football and AD is going to be soon. All right. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, world famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Parker Insurance and Realty, located on Macon Street in downtown Jessup, across from the Heritage Bank. Jessup Premium Storage out here in the Waycross Highway, and by Mike Birch Ford in Flagshire. It is 8:30. Let's check in the latest news from Fox News Radio.
Fox News Radio. I'm Dave Anthony. The director of the Cincinnati Zoo says the boy who ended up in a gorilla exhibit Saturday was in danger, being thrashed about in water, and they had to kill the animal.
People who question that, who are